Let's dive in here together, collective, and see the messages that are coming in for you at this time. What is it that your own spirit guides want you to know? Always remember the readings are general here. So take whatever that resonates with you and leave the rest for others to appreciate, okay? I appreciate you as well, guys, for stopping here and choosing me. Also for subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing the content here, okay? You are appreciated by me so much here, okay? So let's go. We're having the mountain here, all right? It says stand your ground, okay? Literally, this speaks of you as an individual and whatever that you believe in. More like stick to your guns here, guys, whatever that you believe in, okay? Because at the bottom of the deck, we're having the sage. The sage says be devoted and committed in whatever that you do here, okay? So this is your teacher, all right? Remember that the best teacher is actually through experience, okay? Because everything that is written can be rewritten and can be somehow be manipulated in some way, shape, or form. What I'm trying to emphasize is the things that we read, the things that we hear about, those are hearsays. The real truth and the real wisdom lies within oneself. And for you to get there, you need to trust your own spirit guides that have stood before you, because the mountain also represents the ancestry, your lineage, your bloodline here, guys, your DNA, so to speak, okay? So that's your direction. Look at this. We're having the great teacher, need I say? Okay, that is the great teacher, like I said. Learn from spiritual experience. Only the experience that you get to experience in this lifetime, that is your best teacher. Did I say, guys? Already what I have been speaking of, then it comes to play, okay? So we'll dive in here and see what is it that the mountain has to say here for you, my collective here, okay? So we'll go through it and see the messages that comes with the mountain, okay? The mountain says, mountain energy is powerful because it's firmly rooted in the great mother and reaches high to the great father. Like I said, it's a connection of both the maternal and the paternal ancestors. If you're feeling challenged or pressured at this time, know that your spirit is more powerful than you think. You are resilient and grounded, and the energy and the air of the mountains is giving you the unshakable strength to be who you are. Take time to root yourself deeply in the energy of the earth, welcoming, okay, in the energy of the earth, okay, before welcoming in the energy of heaven. If you are not sure what you need to do next, the mountain invites you to stay exactly where you are. Talk things over with those around you and know that change will come to you. You will be whole and well at the end of this current situation, and it will not stand in the way of your future growth and expansion, okay? Literally, what this is saying is that no one can actually be on your side more than your maternal and the paternal ancestor. For you to fly high up the sky and all that, you just have to connect with the roots. What makes you firm? What makes you strong? Because if you are not rooted like the mountain, it is very, in fact, highly likely that you might lose your grip and be taken by the wind and go wherever the wind is taking you. As long as you know your roots, as long as you know where you are rooted, okay, it's very important. You know, elevation is great, growing is great, and spiritual expansion also is great. Only if it is rooted deep within and it connects also with your own spirit, guys, okay? Because they will never lead you astray, guys, okay? Yeah, so moreover, this is more like stick to your guns, guys. Believe, never leave your belief system behind, okay? You can transform it. You can, you know, elevate it, shape it however, but let it remain as it is, okay? How we give, you know, gratitude, how we greet our own spirit guides, our ancestors, that should stick, okay? That's what makes you you. That's what makes you a stable being that you are, because the minute you lose that grip, you lose the sense of self, okay? Yeah, something like that. I feel like this speaks of someone who's kind of like elevating at this time or anything like that, with the sage at the bottom of the deck. Remember that nothing comes easy in life here, guys. It requires you to be devoted here, okay? It requires you to be devoted in whatever this is that you do, how you do it, and all these things here, guys, okay? So we'll go through the sage here and see what is it that the sage have to say to you. The sage is saying devotion is a powerful energy right now. Angels and ancestors want you to acknowledge how committed you are to your growth. Your continued dedication to this aspect of your life has been recognized, and your understanding that you are not only a body but also a soul is all you need to continue growing and expanding. The energy of oneness is offering itself to you now, and it's important that you take some time to integrate it all so that you can be supported and guided by it. This is what the divine wants for you. Make a note of experiences or teachings that are making themselves known to you at this time, because you are going to share those teachings one day too, okay? So this speaks more of the information that you could be getting, the downloads that you could be getting at this time. Whatever this is connected to your DNA, what makes you you. Something could be unveiling, okay? Yeah, something like that. More like your DNA blueprint here, okay? Yeah, what makes you this unique or different like that, okay? And everything else is connected to the teachings that comes through your life experience, what you are experiencing, what you are going through, not the hearsay, what you are reading or something like that. Because if you know from your heart of hearts, even the things that you read about, they can actually tell you that no, this is something that is not literally correct. Only those who don't know, they can actually take it and move with it. But if you know from your hearts of hearts, this is something that you connect with to the core, this is your truth. You know, your truth is the one that you get to live. Your truth is what connects you with your own spirit guides, your ancestors. That is your truth, okay? Yeah, something like that. Because it can be that, you know, how things are being rewritten or designed in a way. You are not a designer that can be designed in a way, fashion or form, guys, okay? You are unique, okay? You are unique, and only you have the access to that, okay? Nobody can actually come and, you know, try and paint you in some way or shape you in some way, okay? Only you are the driver of your destiny here, along with your own spirit guides, your own angels, and everything that surrounds you energetically, so to speak, okay? So that's exactly what I'm getting here for someone, okay? There could be some information that is coming through at this time for you here. So it's very important for you to pay attention, because whatever this is, it's rooted, it is connected with your lineage, where you come from, more like your DNA, guys, okay? Yeah, that's another thing that I'm also picking up at this time. So let's see. Spirit, tell me more as far as this energy is concerned. Yeah, stick to your guards. Look at this, how this person is kind of like holding it together, rooting it up. That's exactly what you need to do at this time, okay? Hold on to whatever that you believe in here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that, because some other beliefs are being written off at this time by the masses, okay? They are. So keep on keeping on, just like the Knight of Pentacles. Look at this. This is your protection. This is your family inheritance as well here, guys. Whatever this is, that's exactly what brings you protection all the time here, guys. Keep on working on, keep on growing here with the Knight of Pentacles, knowing who you are, okay? Knowing who you are, like your roots, so to speak here. So we're having the 8 of Wands here. Whatever this is more like an information that is coming in more quickly in a way here. I'm also getting an energy or the spirit that is coming in way too fast to kind of like deliver some type of messages to you. I don't know why is this, okay? More like they are trying to protect you or I don't know, protect you from something here, okay, my collective, because the Knight of Swords is more like a warrior who's literally trying to fight something energetically here that is somewhat happening in the spirit realm here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. But at the same time, this is more like you taking the lead, you are being in control of whatever this is. You are winning, you are coming out as a winner because you are united. This is unity, this is divine happiness. This is, you know, more like you being in union with, can be your own spirit guides, okay? Yeah, you being in union with your own spirit guides and whatever that is, need I say. So we're having the seven of, it can be that whatever that you are believing in, guys, is somewhat being suppressed in a way, as in like it's a taboo to speak about it. It's kind of like a crime to raise that or to raise your voice against that. This is something that is somewhat being written off in some way here, guys, okay? Yeah, so it's like your own spirit guides wants you to keep on working on that, keep on fighting here, because what you are fighting for is not necessarily you fighting just for yourself. It's for your lineage, your inheritance, to keep this going, to keep this alive, because the systems that we living under, they are literally trying to program us in some way, shape or form, so that we behave this way, we act this way, we believe this way, and all that jazz, okay? And in a way, it's a program. And if it's a program, it can be rebooted, it can be manipulated, it's something that can be controlled. So literally, it's you allowing yourself to be controlled in your own body, in your own living, in your own existence, okay? So it's more like your own spirit guides don't want that. They just want the freedom there is, okay? The freedom that actually makes them who they are, okay? And that's the roots themselves, okay, guys? That's exactly that, okay? So you are different, you do things different, you believe different, okay? You can go with times and do all these things that other people are doing, okay? But never forget your roots. What makes you you, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that, my collective. Some things you cannot change, some things you cannot move, because if you do, they kind of like work against you. You can only transform them, guys, okay? Make them better in some way, shape or form. Never try to change them or move them entirely, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. Something like that for you, my collective. Let's see. Spirit, can you speak for the collective, please? And thank you. It's like something that is somewhat being deleted in some way here. So you have to keep it alive. Okay? You have to keep it alive. Mother Moon, speak, please, for the collective. You need to keep that alive. Okay? Yeah. So here it says expect a powerful change here. Expect a powerful change. This speaks more of the new moon eclipse here, okay? The new moon eclipse. So let's see more. The energy is gaining momentum here, guys, okay? Yeah, and here it says a new start is coming. So it can be you stepping into a new frequency of some sort here, as you grow, as you elevate, because that's what it speaks about. That's why your own spirit guides are saying, look at the bigger picture. So you could be growing, elevating spiritually. So your own spirit guides want you to be aware of some of the things that are happening energetically in the ethers here, okay? This speaks of speed, and it can also speak of what is happening in the ethers. There's a lot that is happening there, okay? A lot is changing around us, even in the sky, like as the mountain says. Before you can understand what is happening there, up there in the sky, you really need to be tapped in with what is down there, because when down there it's kind of like rooted, They will definitely alert you in some way, to protect you in some way, okay? Yeah, something like that. That's another thing that I'm picking up, because if you are not rooted down there and you are trying to explore up there, the chances are, should you flip or flop, then no one will be able to hold you from down there, okay? So your own spirit guides are very dearly important at this time here, guys, okay? Yeah, something like that. Something like that, because I feel like the energy could be gaining momentum. So take things one step at a time, and if you feel like things are kind of like running way too fast, it's okay to slow down. As the mountain card has said, slow down, stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't rush yourself until you know that it is safe. Okay, yeah, something like that, because it's more like a new start is coming here for you, my collective, whoever you are, but you don't necessarily have to rush whatever this is here, guys, okay, that is coming towards you at this time, okay? Whatever this is coming towards you, you don't necessarily have to rush it, as it might necessarily, you know, mess things up at this time, okay? Yeah, something like that here. Something like that, okay? Or there could be some people that are literally trying to block you as far as you elevating, okay? Or create some type of a confusion of some sort in some way, okay? So we're having vision here. It says revelation, knowledge, creativity, inspiration, technical ability. Need I say? Okay, something technical, something that speaks more of energy, or should I say frequency, so to speak here, okay? Here it says vital force of life, harnessed power, fire of transformation and regeneration, okay? Whatever this is, it can be that it is coming up with a lot of speed or anything like that. Whatever this is connected to your inheritance here, okay? It says inherited property here, okay, or possession. It can be a house, a home, whatever that is truly important to one here. A group order or group prosperity. Like I said, a group prosperity can literally mean that of your bloodline, that of your lineage, okay? It is something that is connected with your lineage, okay? Perhaps you are reaching other dimensions here, or you're gaining access to some, okay, some of your DNA here, okay, something like that. So you have to be aware as to what is happening there. In the ethers, there's a lot. As far as there's a lot going on down here, as far as you dealing with the ancestry and everything that connects with that, you know exactly how you managed to get out. There were challenges, there were obstacles, and all that jazz. Similarly, you will also find those challenges up there, and you will definitely need your ancestors down here, okay, to take care of business while that happens. I feel like that's exactly what your own spirit guides want you to know at this time, okay? Know who you are, know your roots, okay, something like that. If I feel like this speaks more of know who's connecting you with those higher realms from down there. That is very important, okay, guys? Yeah, something like that here. So let's see, Spirit, can you speak more as far as the energy that is here is concerned? The overall energy here. What is the overall energy for my collective energy? All right. So here it says the result of earlier efforts are being realized here. This is a time of peace and happiness. It's a fruitful season. It can break through some stagnancy here. Hopes and expectations of peace and prosperity here, guys. Okay. So this is a time of you being happy at the same time here. Finding that peace here because of what you've done already. Okay. The hard work you've put prior. Okay, so you will definitely see the result of it, because now you're growing, you're expanding, you're gaining some access to other realms here. It's a sign that you've done the work. There is something that you have mastered, okay, something like that. And whatever that is that you have mastered will definitely help you where you are hitting it, okay? The type of frequencies that you are literally connecting with, that of the higher realms here, okay? Because there is always dark and light in everything, and in everything here, guys, whether up here or down there, as above so below, Okay, yeah, so maybe that's exactly what your own spirit guides. Don't be fooled and say, hey, whatever that is up there is glorious and all that jazz. Okay, whatever happens here, it's happening exactly as it is, okay, up there. So maybe that's exactly what your own spirit guides wants you to know, that there are double gangers everywhere, as you did experience the double gangers here as far as dealing with your own ancestors and getting to know and understand them. Similarly, it's happening exactly like that in the ethers as far as dealing with entities and things and stuff like that here, guys. Okay, so yeah, that's exactly what your own spirit guides perhaps want you to know at this time. Okay, yeah, from me to you guys, I am sending you light. I really hope it does resonate with some of you. Do subscribe to the channel, give it a thumbs up if you are new. Until then, guys, gang from me, I am sending you love and light. You take care. Bye.